Hi everyone, this is Lucy Hutchison with AOC1 Week 1 project. Just a short review. What did I do for my project? Well, I kind of picked up the same pet salon story from SDI. So hypothetically, I own a pet salon, and this is a story about a day in the life of that pet salon. I started by just console logging the name, and step 2, create a variable using a float data type, and so this should have been an F. Thank you, Dawson, for letting me know about that. I left the F out. And so it just logged and casted at the same time. It shouldn't have been 9.5, it should be 9. The number, step 3, the number of workers today, and so and then just the 2 Boolean type variable types in here. So if the correct number of dogs, after we've casted it, because it was a float, is greater than 10 and need more workers has been set to yes, then well, I logged, well, it looks like we need more workers because it's just too many dogs for so little workers. But if the workers was less than 10 and the correct number of dogs was greater than 0 and less than 10, because I had to make sure I set it, because if we had no dogs at all, then this shouldn't it shouldn't hit this at all. Or if having enough workers equals yes, then it looks like we have enough. Otherwise, we have no dogs at all because it had logged it's greater than 0 here or greater than 10 here. So if it's none at all, then we have no dogs to wash today. Step 4 is the same. It's just more if and else. Here's my for loop, which is the number of dogs. My nested loop, which is basically clipping the dog's nails and then counting each nail clipped. Sorry about the break. I'm still getting over a viral infection, so I had to cough really loud. And then my while loop is here, so we'll run it, and we'll just let you see what happens in the log as far as the story. There we are. So welcome. Looks like there was a mistake and we casted from 9.5 to 9. It looks like we have enough workers to cover. Uh-oh, Big Clifford is here, so we need to get our top stylist. And then I started counting down the number of dogs. So since we have 9 dogs, I washed dog number 9 to 1, and then we started with the nail clipping, and so we clipped their nails. Now they obviously have 20 nails, so it just counts all of them down. And that was the nested loop, and then this is the final while loop. So that's pretty much it. How am I grasping it? It's pretty good. It's kind of it's hard to look at because this syntax, just this part right here, doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. And then when you come up here, that just doesn't look normal. It's not, JavaScript looked a lot like PHP to me, which I was more familiar with. So it's definitely a learning curve for me to just view it differently. I'm a very visual person, so seeing it like this, it was hard to grasp why it wasn't all encased in parentheses as one big piece. There's a space here, and you have colons and things like that. So that's really just the hard part, and that's also what I could use more clarification. It's just why the syntax, and then I guess you'll get used to it as we go along, and I'll get used to seeing stuff like this, and I know, okay, that means nothing's being returned. Up here there's a boolean being returned after this, and so I guess just the syntax is really what I need to get a hold of. As far as what I think I could have done better, I'm not sure, but I probably could have, I don't know, made it more complicated. But for now, I'm just glad that it worked, and it was bringing back memories of SDI and just the nightmares that I had there. But I was definitely better prepared for doing this than I was had I not done SDI. So other than that, I'm glad it's working, and I'm excited to get on to project 2. So that's all I have. Thanks.